And here it is, Warlord Games Victory at Sea Battleship Yamato, a great addition to the two-player starter Battle for the Pacific for the Japanese fleet. This is the big boy of the Japanese fleet, a very historic battleship on the Japanese side. I'm going to turn this around. So in this kit, you're going to get the Yamato, as well as its ship card and damage sliders. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So in the box you get the Yamato in this plastic baggie along with its cannons and everything like that, and we'll open that up in a little bit. You also get an insert for Warlord Games and instruction leaflet on how to work with the resin kit, because the battleship itself is all resin. And then you'll get the assembly guide as well as the ship card, and we'll take a closer look at that. First off, I wanted to do a size comparison of how big the Yamato is compared to some of the ships that were in the Battle for the Pacific two-player starter. So here's an example. This is the Furutaka, and wait for it. This is the Yamato. This is a huge ship. You know, historically, the Yamato and the Musashi, its sister ship, were the largest ships during World War II. And even though the Furutaka here is just a cruiser, you can see there is a huge difference in the size of the base, in the size of the ship itself. So, let me get this out of the way, and we'll take a closer look at the Yamato. This is a big ship. So, again, this is cast in the Warlord resin, so there will be some cleanup necessary around the base, but as you can see, the detail is quite nice. So there's its class, Yamato class battleship, and then on the other side, its designation, and laid down in 1941. So, all right, in that bag as well are the batteries, the turrets, as well as, like, I think the conning tower, maybe, for the ship itself, and we'll take a closer look at that. So this was packed by Rodika, so thank you, Rodika. So the batteries as well as the towers themselves are in white metal. This turret will need to be bent back in place, so be careful doing that. You don't want to break that off. So 3 main batteries, looks like a smaller one here, a conning tower, and then smaller turrets as well as other items, and I'm not quite sure what these are, but we'll see that in the instructions. All right, last look at the main batteries and the conning tower, and then last look at the Yamato herself. All right, next we have the assembly guide. Very simple, where you put the batteries and turrets, the conning tower, everything else. And then on the other side is kind of just the fluff, as well as a paint guide using Vallejo paints on how to paint the Yamato. What I like about the Victory at Sea models are they're very easy to put together, not very complicated. So, okay, then we have the card for the ship. Again, so none of these cards really are unique to the named ship, so this would absolutely be the same card if they were ever to release the Musashi. There might be some slight differences, but again, Yamato class battleship, all its weapons and all that. It's got a lot of hit points on this ship. It's going to take a lot to take her down, and she is 1,000 points. So closer look, and then again on the other side, some more fluff about the ship itself, as well as like a history of refits All right. Lastly, you have the damage sliders that go on the card. All right. And there you have it. Warlord Games Victory at Sea Battleship Yamato, the venerable warship, biggest warship of the Japanese fleet during World War II. Definitely a great addition to the fleet that's included in the two-player starter, Battle for the Pacific. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos from Wargaming Noob Historical.